scheme is the only one which is inspired by his work and is aimed at comprehensive development, economic empowerment, and infused with the revolutionary spirit. This is the first time in the history of the country that every Dalit family will get a grant of rupees 10 lakhs. This money is to be used for employment generation by investing in an asset or business. There is no need to repay this grant. In addition to the financial assistance, the government has also established a Dalit Rakshana Nidhi. The aim of this fund is to ensure that no beneficiary slides back economically in the case of a setback to the family. Apart from this, the government has also ensured that the Dalits enter in commercial and business activities by providing special quotas in government licenses. Asara, helping hand for the poor. My government is a human government. By redeeming the promise made during elections to reduce the age of the old age pensions to 57 years, the government has sanctioned lakhs of new pensions. The government is spending huge amount of resources to provide a safety net through Asara to various segments of the poor, such as single women, differently abled, BD workers, filarial patients, dialysis patients, etc. Welfare of tribals. When Telangana was formed as a new state, the proportion of various communities in the state population underwent significant changes when compared to the combined state. My government has accordingly increased the reservations. The proportion of ST population to the total population in the combined state was 6%, and accordingly they had reservations. Post-formation of the new state, the proportion has increased to 10%. As per pledge made to the Adivasis and tribals, my government has ensured that the reservation to STs is increased to 10%. There was a long-standing wish of the ST people to have their own administration in the Tandas and Gudams. To meet this popular aspiration, my government has made 2,471 Tandas and Gudams into Gram Panchayats. With this, a total number of 3,146 tribal representatives are working as sarpanches and are ruling over their habitations as local administrators. Welfare of BCs. Welfare of Golla Kurumas. To regenerate the rural economy, my government is providing special assistance to the rural artisans and other communities who are dependent on traditional livelihood. The government has taken up the massive program of distribution of 7,30,000 sheep units with a total outlay of 11,000 crores. Today, the shepherd community of Telangana has the largest number of sheep in the country. To meat production, Telangana is ranked 5th in the country. In meat production, Telangana is ranked 5th in the country. Welfare of fishermen. My government has taken up large-scale encouragement of the fishing sector. This is done by taking up the fishing activity in the newly formed reservoirs constructed for irrigation and other water bodies. The fish are grown in these water bodies and tanks, and the fishing rights are given to the local fishermen community only. Welfare of textile workers. My government has taken up a number of welfare measures to regenerate the badly neglected textile sector. Today, we are able to provide adequate work to handloom and powerloom weavers. The government distributes crores of saris to women of the state during the Badukama festival. All the orders of the manufacturing of these saris are given to the handloom and powerloom workers under the Cheneta Mitra scheme. 50% subsidy is given on chemicals and yarns, and insurance coverage of 5 lakhs is provided under the Nethanukku Bima scheme. The entire premium for this scheme is being paid by the government. Welfare of toddy tappers. My government has introduced 50% reservation in wine shops for toddy tappers. The tree cess on toddy trees is abolished. Furthermore, even the old dues were also written off. There is an accidental insurance of rupees 5 lakh provided for the families of the toddy tappers. The government is introducing Neera as a soft drink, thereby creating additional employment opportunities for the toddy tappers. My government is providing free electricity up to 250 units for laundries and saloons. With these measures, the government is ensuring the welfare of washermen and the barber communities. Prior to formation of Telangana state, there were only 19 BC residential schools. My government has increased the number of BC residential schools to 310. This is aimed at ensuring the BC communities get good quality education. The government is constructing 41 community halls for the welfare of BC communities in very prime lands of Hyderabad. A few of these buildings will be inaugurated soon. Welfare of women. The father of the Indian Constitution, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, said that the measure of the development of a country is the progress achieved by the women of that country. My government is implementing a number of welfare measures aimed at improving the lives of women. Under the Arogya Lakshmi scheme, the government provides nutritious food along with eggs and milk in all the Anganwadi Kendras of the state. The Arogya Lakshmi scheme was appreciated by Niti Aayog. The Anganwadi workers of Telangana are amongst the highest paid in the country. My government has increased the honorarium being paid to ASHA workers from 2,000 to 9,750 rupees. The government has increased the salaries of home guards, Anganwadi workers, ASHA workers, and all the other contract and outsourcing employees along with the government employees. Telangana is the only state in the country which has provided such an increase in wages and thereby ensured that even the small workers get fair treatment. My government has introduced 33% reservation for women in state civil police jobs. The innovative She Teams program aimed at controlling eve-teasing and violence against women has shown excellent results. This program is much studied and other states are also replicating the same. Kalyana Lakshmi and Shadi Mubarak. My government provides financial assistance towards marriage expenditure of girls from poor households. Under the scheme, an assistance of 1,116 rupees is provided. So far, 12,469 girls have benefited under this program. Welfare of minorities. My government has earned the trust of all communities of the state due to the equal treatment provided to them. Due to the strong belief that the only way the minority communities can develop is through education, the state has started 203 minority residential schools during the initial years of the formation of the state itself. Now, other state has such a large number of no other state has such a large number of residential schools for the minority community. We have now upgraded all these schools to residential junior colleges. The state distributes special gifts during the festival seasons of Ramzan and Christmas. The women of the state are given saris during Badukama festival. As a government which is concerned about the welfare of every community of the state, we have started Brahmin Sanshema Parishad to work for the welfare of the poor families within the Brahmin community. This Parishad provides financial assistance for overseas education as well as employment generation schemes. The government has created a welfare trust with 100 crore rupees of corpus for journalists and also for advocates. A number of welfare measures and insurance schemes are operated by these trusts. In several categories of jobs, the state government employees are amongst the highest paid in the country. This clearly shows the friendly attitude of the state government towards the employees. Appointment in government jobs. There is a fear of recession across the world. In such a scenario, a large number of multinational companies are restoring to laying off their employees. Even in such difficult situation, the Telangana government is fulfilling its promise of recruitment to a large number of government jobs. As announced, the government has taken up recruitment of 80,039 jobs across all the departments in one go. In addition to